All right. I think we're here.
Hi.
I don't think we're muted either. We were, and now we're not, like we're supposed to be.
I mean, we'll get it right eventually. So,
Oh my
hi
gosh.
everyone. I don't like that someone is sending snowman emojis.
I know. That's
Like
why I'm like,
what?
if
I don't
it's
know
snowing,
where she
fine.
lives. I know it's snowing in like Iowa. I follow someone who shared pictures, and I was
Oh,
like, no.
I am so ready for spring/summer. We don't have a great spring here on the Cape. It does stay a little gray and a little raw. So if we want to just skip right ahead to summer, I'm okay with that.
You're
I know
fine with it. You're
everybody's,
fine with it.
yeah.
I would not like to skip right to summer personally, but it's really nice outside here today. It's like 68 or something. I took
Oh, wow.
Brooke out for a walk with my hoodie on, and like it's too much.
Oh my gosh. So, welcome everybody. If
Hi
you have been with
everyone.
us the past couple adventures in card making, you've put up with my tech gremlins. I think they're all gone. I think I've figured them out. But Chari, do you want to do just a little recap of what this is all about?
Yes. So, Adventures in Card Making. Can't talk. Adventures in Card Making is a choose your own adventure card making adventure. Like those books where you can like read and just like choose this or this and flip to this page. It's sort of like that, I posted polls on lawnfawn Instagram stories on Monday for y'all to vote, and that's what we're going to use today to play with. So
Yeah,
thank you so
so
much for voting.
yeah, thank you for everybody that voted. What won the polls this month?
Bunnies instead of chicks. You guys really like bunnies. Interactive dies versus scene building. Interactive dies won, and Bitsy Blooms versus the pint size pattern summertime. Bitsy Blooms won by far. Really like the bunnies. Really like the Bitsy Blooms. The dies were they were neck and neck for a
Yeah, I was
while.
gonna say the dies and the scene building was neck and neck.
They were close.
Yeah,
You know what?
but
We could still build scenes on interactive cards, so you can
I
get
mean
a little bit of
that's
both, maybe.
probably what I'm gonna be doing. So,
Right.
um, yeah, and so last night Kelly Marie and I were live for Crop and Create is an online event. So we did our meet and greet last night. And then this past weekend was my big in-person event with over 300 people. So if I seem a little scattered,
That's
I'm
why she's
still
tired.
I'm a little tired. And I know that a bunch of you might have been at the lawnfawn event this past
Oh,
weekend
that's right.
in Southern California. So lots and lots of fun things going on in the crafty world. But let's go ahead and, well, before we flip our camera, just a preface, this is like a laid back, no handout, no coloring guide,
No
get
rules, really.
together,
Like,
no
just
rule. I mean, kind of rules, but we can break them if we want
creative
to.
time.
Yeah, creative time. And we would absolutely love that if you do create with us or with the parameters or even without the parameters. If we've inspired you to create something today, we would absolutely love it if you tag us. So you can see in the graphs below, you can tag Chari, you can tag me, you can tag lawnfawn. That's the best way for us to see what you created. And it's always a lot of fun to see that.
It's
So
just fun to craft together. Selfishly,
yeah,
that's why Jen and I want to do this.
honestly, yeah, we're like, we
Because
are East
we're
Coast
too far
Fawnies, but we
away.
live far away. So let's just make it work, and then put it on the calendar, and it'll
And
happen.
maybe you can join us too. So,
Yeah, Linda just said that she's going to do the fall crop and create, and will I be there? Yes, I will. I
is
will
that the
be there.
in-person one?
It's virtual. It's
Oh, it's
virtual.
virtual. Okay.
Yeah. Lawn Fawn will be a sponsor, and I will be teaching an exclusive Lawn Fawn class. So yes, yes, yes.
She'll be
Okay.
representing.
Yes, I'll be representing. All right. So we're gonna show you guys our desks. You'll see our faces, so you'll kind of know who you're watching and who you're keeping an eye on. Chari's all ready. Look at her go there.
Well, this is just all the bunnies. I'm not using all these bunnies, but I thought I'd show you all the bunny options that we got going on here. So, I mean, and I'm sure there's others that I did not pull out. Like, there's bunnies in treat cart. There's bunnies everywhere.
Lots of bunnies. And
Lots of
and
bunnies.
and bunnies do not
Oh,
need to
and
be.
see, you pulled out a bunny that I didn't pull out.
Yeah, see, bunnies do not need to be Easter either.
No.
And even though we have a bunch of different styled bunnies, I have a Halloween card I shared. Do you remember that, Chari, a couple years ago?
Yeah.
Where I
With all
mixed
the
a bunch of
bunnies.
different bunnies and they were like on a Halloween card. So,
See, they don't even
yeah.
have to be for Easter. They can be Halloween bunnies.
So I
I'm
pulled
gonna
out
use
this
this one.
set. I am going to be using Butterfly Kisses with this bunny, but I think you guys won't be surprised to see I'm going to make a beachy card. I know.
She's going to make a beachy card. I'm going to use some bunny, and I think this little Hoppy Easter because he's similar. And maybe some carrots and things from Carrot About You. We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see
Maybe
where
the
this
tree
process.
again, because I did the tree last time, and I'm obsessed with the tree.
You're using the tree again?
I thought about it. It's sitting here. There's a lot of stuff sitting here. You'd think I had a big desk, but I do not.
Maybe I should have you do all the coloring guides I need to do with the tree if you're so obsessed.
I just like that it really fills a card. I used it with some stuff that's coming out in April, and it turned out really cute.
Cute, so, cute.
Stay tuned to that for that.
I did see Melissa said, see you in Markham in a couple weeks. Yes, yes, yes. I will be up in Canada teaching in-person lawnfawn classes for the Create and Inspire event, which is super fun. Hi, Stephanie.
She's all over the place.
I am all over the place. My brain is all over the place and my body is all over the place.
Well, luckily, I guess the things coming up don't require quite as much brain power as last weekend. Right?
Yeah, no. Last weekend's a whole nother level because I'm hosting the event.
Right.
And teaching and. So it does get a little bit crazier, but man, it was a lot of fun being with everybody. It was our 26th year, and I have been part of Crop on the Cape for 20 years. Wow. And so it was fun to see familiar faces and new faces and just to see everybody so excited. It was a lot of fun.
Let's see. I'm going to use this. I kind of have a plan in my head, but not really.
I just know I'm going to make a beachy scene, so I'm just pulling out a bunch of beachy images to get
some beachy bunnies
stamped and colored. Yeah.
Beachy bunnies.
Beachy bunny.
Well, someone just got their supplies ready or ordered for Firefly Farm.
Oh, yay. Hi, Sherry. Yes, and after I'm in Canada, I will be flying right to Minnesota to be at Firefly Farm. So I do believe there's still spots in person for my classes at Firefly Farm the first weekend of April. Exclusive classes, I'll only be teaching there. And then also Firefly Farm has an online event called Fawn Fest, and there are still spots available in that as well. So
someone wants to know what your Kleenex box booty shake was. I don't know what that was. I cannot answer that question. It was entertaining, whatever it was.
It was very entertaining. So my friend Jen Nickerson hosts the games every year at Crop on the Cape for me because we do them pretty late in the evening on Friday and Saturday. And by then I'm starting to peter out a little bit because our days start really early. And she kind of comes in a little bit later in the day, high energy. And so that was one of our games. And everybody had to get, I think there were 8 ping pong balls in the tissue boxes, and they had to do some booty shaking to bump the ping pong balls out. Yeah, and they were
So is
timed.
it like who got the most out, or or got them all out the fastest, or?
Well, we had so many people that wanted to play. We actually did like the best time. So
Okay.
we had timekeepers and stuff like that.
So how long it takes you to get all the balls out of the box?
Pretty much, yeah. It was a lot of fun. I'm trying to think what the other games were. There was unwrapping boxes with oven mitts.
Oh, I've seen something like that before.
Unrolling streamers, like a whole roll of streamers without it touching the ground. The fastest. There was lots of fun. Lots of fun is had at Crop on the Cape.
Let's see.
Oh my gosh, that's so fun. Melissa's going to do the booty box at her family reunion. I think that's so great, Melissa.
Someone asked the set with the bunnies and the garden box. Where is it? Where's the question? It's called Some Bunny. And then the other one I used is called Hoppy Easter. It's the same bunny, but this one has his arm out and this one doesn't.
Cute, cute. Oh, yay. Beth and Mary will be at Firefly Farm. Awesome.
Oh, someone wants to know if I'm coming to the Always an Adventure event. I don't have plans. You said they got Jen and they got Nicole. They want to know if they get Chari. I don't really teach classes.
For which event?
It's Always an Adventure.
Oh, the Always, the one that just happened. Yeah.
Yeah. You would have gotten Jen, but she was busy.
They would have gotten me if I didn't have my event that happens on the same weekend for the past probably 2 decades.
Maybe you'll get Jen next year back.
Maybe.
Or whenever they do it again. I don't know if they do it every year.
Sherry says that she's super excited. 2 of her favorite ladies. Me as the favorite card lady and you as the favorite stitching lady. That was sweet.
I think I need more flowers.
Let's see.
Use these flowers.
I'm going to try. I feel like because we have to do an interactive card, well, I got to move quick on coloring.
Speed crafting.
I mean, my brain is not thinking quick, so.
Plan. Well, that's why I was like, what interactive card doesn't require me to already have a plan? Because I feel like a lot of them, personally, I feel like I need a plan.
That's no surprise, Chari.
No one is surprised by my need for plans.
No. I feel like my jet black is really juicy because I actually just refilled it. I'm just going to tap it with my heat gun. I refilled
mine too. And I finally kicked the end of the refill, actually.
Oh.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I don't think I've ever emptied a refill of ink before.
I think maybe, were we talking about refills in the last Adventures for Card Making? I feel like I might need a refill for Merman for the very first time.
Oh, wow. I have refilled some of my colors, but I've never used the whole refill bottle until last week when I refilled my jet black.
My friends that kit for me.
One. I don't know how that happened.
My friends that kit for me kick their jet black refill quite frequently.
Kimberly's asking me if I like the grip mat in my Misty. Yes, I don't ever use the magnets anymore. You do have to clean it. Sometimes it will get like dusty, like your stamps, and not be as sticky.
Yeah, but I have the waffle flower grip mat in mine too.
Yeah, that's what I have. I had to clean the small one today because it wasn't sticky anymore.
I feel like even my eyeballs are a little foggy.
Man, you're just going to take you a week to recover.
Honestly, I think so. Yeah, I agree. The reveal wheel would have been one of the easy ones to not plan. Are you doing a reveal wheel, Chari? No.
No, I went real
Okay.
old school.
Okay. I was wondering if maybe you said that already and then I was just saying the same
No,
thing.
I pulled out after you and Kelly had your interview discussion live, whatever we want to call it.
Oh, for the birthday?
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that die. I used to use it all the time. So I was gonna make a platform pop up as well, and then I was like, nope, I'm gonna go back to something old school. So I pulled out the scallop box pop up card. I've also been reminded a lot lately of older stuff because I've been working hard on the lawnfawn YouTube channel, making it look all pretty and organized, and I've been reminded about old things. I'm like, oh yeah, that.
It's a good thing to be reminded of what we have.
I know.
It's almost like it's new again.
Yeah, and the thing I like about the scallop box card pop-up is you can use all the inserts for the shadow box card in it because they're the same width. So that's probably what I'll do today. Kind of like make
Chari and I
even
both
further.
use the waffle flower grip mat.
Yeah, mine. I stuck mine. I'll show. Mine still has the. I didn't take it off the carrier sheet. I stuck the carrier sheet to the back so I could take it out and like clean it easy. So now it doesn't stick in my Misty, but it does have the stuff on it. I think it might need to be cleaned. It felt a little dusty.
Oh, somebody's going to use the pull tab from Let's Toast. That's fun.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm trying to keep.
Nancy. Nancy
Hi,
says the lawnfawn
Nancy.
YouTube channel looks gorgeous.
Aw.
Thank you, Nancy.
Well, Nancy, your ears must have been burning because we were just chatting about how awesome you are at the blog posts.
Yep.
I just said to Chari before we went live that I was going to text you. Well, now I don't need to text you, Nancy. You did an amazing job today. I am trying to use really soft colors because we're using Bitsy Blooms. So I'm trying to keep things.
Yeah, it's very pastel-y.
Yeah.
Although there's some of them that are pretty bright, like the one side of the green, one of the greens is pretty bright. I love the tealy color with the daisies on it. I was playing with that earlier on a card.
Let's see. Oh, Sherry says she's going back and forth on if she should get a Misty or not. She has a stamping platform.
Oh.
So I guess my thought is...
I don't know much about the stamping.
Yeah, I don't know much about a lot of the other platforms, but if you have a tool that works great for you and it's not broken, I would just stick with that. You are mentioning that your magnet broke for the Stamparetta, so if you can't use it that well anymore, then yeah, maybe it is time. And if you were to get a new one, I would recommend the Misty. But I tend to like, if I found a supply or a tool that I love, I pretty much use it until the end of time.
And she never looks back.
Nope. Because there's always fun stamps and dies and stuff coming out. So why keep switching tools? Like if I'm happy with it. I guess it's just my opinion.
I mean, every now and then I think a tool comes out that is a bit of an improvement, but for the most of the part, when I look at stuff, I'm like, no, but I already have something that does that. Do I really need it? And sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't. And then I have to figure out what to do with the old one.
I know.
like my glass mat that I had, and now I don't need it.
De-stash sales. What? Oh, I don't know what you're going to do with a glass mat. That's
I
harder.
gave it to my
De-stash.
sister. I
Good.
was like, you can use this to do craft projects on, and now it won't get your table messy or whatever. And and she was like, oh, awesome. So she said she has some things that get things sticky. I was like, oh, well, this is perfect for you then.
Oh, for sure. Try the grip mat in your platform without the magnets. For sure, for sure.
It's just like a giant stamp, basically. Also, the stamp wheel grip mat works well too, the Altany one. It's just much bigger. So I don't know how big this Stampin' Up platform is.
Ooh, Rach says that the lawnfawn YouTube channel is looking really good, Chari.
Thank you. It was a long project. I'm glad it's over. And now
Well, there's a lot of videos. I mean,
easier. It was a lot of videos. I mean, they were already there. They just really needed a lot of organizing. There's still a little bit left to do, but
I kind of feel a little bit bad. I feel, well, it's actually not my fault, but I think Facebook eliminating live videos is what started all that.
No, not necessarily. We were just looking at it. I was like, this organization is like, I don't know how to find anything. Like, it just wasn't, no one had organized the homepage to show the playlist, and that's basically what I did. And then I was like, but no, they all need to look uniform and consistent and pretty, and they do now. I'm so glad you guys like it.
It'll be easier to keep up with it now that you've got it all going too,
because it's just a thumbnail for the actual playlist, so I don't even have to update that stuff. Just when we get like a new interactive and start a new playlist like that, obviously we'll have to do, but that's super easy to do.
Lauren says, bunnies on the beach. I love it. I know. I'm so predictable. I can't help
bunnies? Do you have lots of bunnies?
We do have a lot of bunnies here on the Cape, for sure.
We have lots of bunnies.
Yeah. We don't have as many bunnies in our front yard as we used to at our old house because it's pretty open and we have a lot of hawks. So I think they're very cautious of being in our yard. But we see a lot when we walk our bog trail behind us and everything.
They need places to hide. We have bunnies in our yard. Scout likes to chase after them.
We'll get there. They had just dug out so much old growth and stuff in our yard before we bought it. So
we have a wheelbarrow that's turned over upside down beside our garage, like near the trash cans.
Oh,
and there was a rabbit under there one time, and Scout found it and it came running out. So she has to literally sniff the
wheelbarrow every single time.
Every time. Like, I'm like, there's no bunnies under there. There's no bunnies today.
That's funny.
Oh, the new interactive is
April.
I think she's already talked about that.
Yeah, Kelly's already mentioned.
Giving away anything.
No, we can give away secrets Kelly's given away already. New interactive in April. We have a ton of coyotes too, Beth, but we still have a lot of bunnies. Foxes. We have a lot of foxes on the Cape.
I'm putting markers away so I don't drown in markers on my desk.
Oh, I know.
It's getting close.
I stopped. They're all right here.
Oh, someone else's dachshund does the same thing. Good. I'm not alone. Yeah, we'll go to the trash can. I'll be like, okay, go ahead, go check for the rabbit. Okay, it's not there. Let's go.
So I also have an upcoming online class called Berry Smoothie that is coming up. Not until April because I'm not home much between now and April. But
You're a busy woman.
oh, Kelly and I decided I made my March so busy with lawnfawn classes because it's lawnfawn's 15th birthday.
Did you just subconsciously do that?
Yep. We decided that last night during our live.
Gotcha.
Just putting my markers away. I don't know why I'm putting them away because now I don't know. My brain, because now I need to do my umbrella.
Are you done?
No, I'm not done. Sorry. Oh.
No, you got a lot to color there with that umbrella.
I taught I Scream, You Scream at Crop on the Cape this past weekend. I did 2 sessions of that. So I'll be offering it this summer online, but coloring this beach umbrella is making me think of all the awnings we colored this weekend.
Oh, did you use the treat cart?
Yeah, the treat cart and the ice cream truck and the village shops and...
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Pulling in some old things.
Yep.
All right,
that's what I did.
Got some dyes here. Oh, someone's going to have to catch the replay because the power keeps going out.
Oh, no, Jessica.
That's not good.
Aw. Definitely check back later. Bobcats. Yeah, I don't think we have bobcats. Don't quote me on that, though.
I don't know what we have. Lots of animals. Whatever lives in the forest, it lives here. Bears. We have bears.
So we do not have bears on the Cape. And years ago, I've lived here for 20 years now. Years ago, a bear swam across the canal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and somebody made like his own Twitter account, and it was like a whole big thing, like of spotting him until they could tranquilize him to take him off Cape. Yeah, the deer swim across the canal all the time, which is crazy to me because it's such a strong current.
Yeah.
Green, blue.
Apparently, I haven't cut out the box before because my die is still attached.
Oh, what? I think it was last month I had to snip dies apart.
Now, I will say when all the new stuff shows up and I organize it into my little pockets, I will spend time and just cut them all apart.
Oh, I don't.
Instead of cutting them apart as I need them because I get tired of doing that. So
you use everything a lot more thoroughly than I do, so I just wait until I need it.
Yeah, I use all the things. I use all the things. I really like my rainbow tulips. I think I did rainbow tulips last month.
I think you did too.
It's funny because, I mean, I like tulips, but they're not the choice of what I want in my yard. Like, I like daffodils better for some reason. But I like coloring the tulips and stamping the tulips. I'm going to put the carrots in this garden box, I think. And a little tulip.
Let's see. Question, with the alcohol markers, thank you for putting question in all caps. That's super helpful. With the alcohol markers I use, they aren't Copics. There are some shades that get sort of blotchy when I try to blend them together. Do the Copics do that too, or is this a me problem? I'm not sure what you mean by blotchy, but if they are really far away from each other, kind of on the spectrum, it might be harder to get a smoother blend. So depending what brand alcohol-based markers you're using, if you could throw in a third color in between, that might help. If that isn't at all what you're talking about, then maybe you could give me a little bit more info and I could help.
I feel like there are some colors too that don't blend as easily as others.
Well, for sure, like
Which we've
dark
talked about
blues,
before.
purples,
Yeah, like
reds. Yeah.
So it may depend on the color as well. I'm guessing that has to do with the pigments.
That's what somebody's telling Heather right now.
Well, there you go.
That's too late.
We're not going to do a tree, I don't think. I think that's overly ambitious. We might need more things though. I can't decide. This little rabbit though is going to hold this tulip. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Also, I didn't stamp his arm very well, so this is a good way to hide my mistake. Now you can hold a tulip.
There you go.
They're not mistakes, they're just opportunities.
Oh gosh, Susan, I hope you feel better soon.
We're better entertainment than daytime television, I'm sure.
I mean, I would imagine. I can't remember the last time I watched daytime television, although I did confess to Chari what I had on the background Monday when I was recouping for my weekend and catching up on computer work.
She was watching terrible television.
Yep.
She was watching mind-numbing television.
I was. Proudly I was.
Doesn't require any brain power.
Somebody's asking, what are my thoughts on Olos? I'm so far invested in Copics, but I see so many creators switching. So that's kind of how I feel. Kind of like what I said at the beginning of the live, like once I have a tool that I love, as long as it's still working for me, I am not going to switch. So
you can use them together though.
Yeah, you can,
like if you found a color in an Olo. I have Olos. I just forget to grab them actually.
Yeah, Olos will blend with Copics. So if you have some holes you want to fill in, you could use Olos. But if you're happy with your Copics, stick with your Copics. I'm sticking with mine.
I have a couple that are in I pulled one out to show you because they have some different colors that I don't know if Copic has, but like this one is called an RG, which is a red gray.
Oh.
It's sort of similar to the E70s, I guess.
Yeah.
But I have a few. So let me grab my E77. Like you see, I can use it with a Copic and blend. They are very juicy though, I will say that. I feel like they may be a little more juicy than Copics.
Yeah, probably because of their cartridge system.
Yeah, because they don't have like a
wick in between
in the barrel.
Or it's
it's like a piece of like fabricy stuff that wicks the ink into the tip. It's just a barrel that's open. So I have some, I just forget to grab them honestly because I grab the same colors all the time. I have lots of Copics I don't grab too, so.
Nikki says you can pry my Copics or my cold dead hands.
And I know that the Olos, because this is two colors together as one marker, because that's how you can buy them if you want. So they take up less space. But I also know, I think Lori said they're getting a bullet nib too, which I know Jen has changed a lot of hers out to.
Well, mine are the square, so they came with the bullet nib, but I added the brush. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
so I guess Olos come with a big brush like Copic Sketch, but you can also get a chisel, but they are coming out with, or maybe it's already out, I'm not sure, like a little bullet nib.
I don't think it's out yet.
I don't think it's out yet either, but I didn't know for sure, so I don't want to talk about things I don't really know.
You don't want to start rumors on the internet?
No. Oh, someone asked if the quality of new Copics aren't as good. I haven't bought a Copic in years, so I can't tell you. The refills are different, but
the refills, they just
worse or bad. They're just a different.
They just put them in a different container, and the price went up.
And it's not as much ink.
Right. Hence the price went up. The
container's smaller.
Right. But it's fine to put that refill in your older Copics, is what I'm trying to say. They didn't change
it's the same ink. They just changed the container it's in. Which I'd show you that too, but that would require me to open this closet behind me, and I don't want to do that. I want you to see the mess in my closet. That's where my refills live, in the closet. Unlike Jen, who just leaves it open and nice and neat, mine is a disaster.
It's not very nice and neat behind me. Let me just... I mean,
I'm in bins though. Like
I'm blocking.
When I open it, I hope.
Wait, let me move. I'm blocking the shipping boxes.
There's a lot of stuff in my floor over here too. I'm trying to block them as well.
Someday I'll get to decorate my studio.
And I'm going to use the Bitsy Blooms Forget Me Not paper. I love this paper. Let's see, how big of a piece do I need?
I like it. I'm more a bright paper girl, but I do like it.
I like this with the little daisies so much. I also really love the hatching side that's the rainbow on the white. I really
like that's pretty.
Oh, someone had to return Copics they bought last week. That's unfortunate.
I will also say that if you have a Copic marker that you don't use very often, and it, you haven't refilled it as much as you should, if it fully dries out, you can't revive it. So that's not a quality thing. That's a user thing.
Yeah. I've had tips like that before. I've been able to refill the barrel, but I've had to change the tip because it dried out and was ruined.
Yeah. Hey, Tess. Tess just had to pop on because she missed me so much this weekend.
Was she at your thing?
No, she missed me.
No. Oh, she missed you. Because you weren't around? Because you were busy.
Because she was at the lawnfawn event.
Oh, she was at the lawnfawn event. Sorry, I'm not following.
I was going to say, Chari, you're...
I wasn't at either one. I was here. I don't even remember what I did this weekend.
I think you should come to Crop on the Cape next year.
Maybe.
And see how insane...
Put me to work.
See how insane your good friend is.
I mean, I haven't been to like a trade show to, work on setting some stuff up in a long time. Maybe I should come. Just
oh, I heard that. I mean, in fairness, Libby comes and I don't make Libby help me.
She teaches a class, right?
Yeah. She actually taught 2 Pink and Main classes. But what I mean is, like, my creative crew is so good. Yeah. You could actually come and just have fun. I wouldn't force you to work for me.
Oh, Lauren was there too. I saw a picture with Lauren at the thing and start on there.
Jen was missing, but I still used my Copics.
All right, here's my box. This is why I picked the box. Because of the 12 by 12 paper, this will be the outside of the box, and then when the things flip down, you get the inside. Which you see that a little bit with platform pop-ups, but not as much. So.
I'm getting nervous. Chari has done her coloring, her die cutting, and she's moving on to her interactive, and I'm still coloring.
But I might have a lot of die cut. Look, this is not completely thought out.
I'm getting nervous. I also would like to just note this is the first time I pulled out BG13, BG11 today.
Just today. All right. So, what do I want to do for the inside part? Let's see.
What color should my little flag be up here? Do you guys just want to pick for me?
Red.
What color should my little flag be? No, it's not going to be red. Red's the wrong answer. Look at my color palette, Chari. Come on.
Okay, pink, whatever. The equivalent of red in your color palette.
I was asking our lovely viewers.
Okay, well, they can answer then. If you ask me, it's always red.
I'll start die cutting while I wait for some answers. Since we got that lovely delay.
Oh, Tess and Lauren made friends last weekend.
Yay! Now Lauren has to come to my in-person art retreat with Tess. Oh, wait, you guys didn't know each other? I just assumed you two knew each other because of where you guys live.
Do they live in the same place?
Somewhat. They both went to my classes in Washington when I used to teach there.
Oh. Maybe it's not a new friend. Maybe they were. Now they're just better friends.
Oh, Indy says I should keep it white. It's so hard for me to keep things white, but that's a good idea.
There was a lot of pink. Pink. A lot of pinks. I see some oranges. Which is kind of pinky.
Ooh, orange yellow would be pretty too, though, with the teal.
I'm trying to decide what I want to happen in this box here.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Lauren and Tess didn't know each other. That is crazy. We randomly sat next to each other, started talking, and it was love at first craft. I love it. I can totally see you guys getting along.
All right, we're going to just do two hills here. So,
let's see.
Hills are actually from the shadow box. I don't know which one off the top of my head because they all live on one magnet sheet in my world.
Sherry's saying, is that why people do testers on their Copics so they don't dry out? I don't know what doing testers on a Copic is.
I don't know either.
I don't know what that means.
Someone says you need to glitter the flag, though. Sherry says you need to
Well,
glitter the
that'll
flag.
happen. Don't you worry. All right, I think...
Don't you worry about that.
Don't you worry about that. I think I'm going to make the flag orange. I really liked the idea of keeping it white, but it's hard for me to keep things white.
She can't do it.
I can't do it. So I'm going to make it the soft orange.
Hillsides are from the original Shadow Box die, I want to say.
I'm just so excited everybody can see my desk this time, so you can actually see me working.
Someone said that earlier that it looked great. I might need to get a new cutting plate out.
Whoa.
Well, the top plate is looking pretty bad, and it's getting some cracks like through it. It's okay. I've been doing a lot of cutting lately.
Look at this lazy dye prep that I did way back when. I still have all the tails on my suntan lotion.
Sometimes you just don't have time.
But the crazy thing is the amount of times I've used this set, I allowed it to stay this long.
All And a Mew.
Uh-oh. I'm missing a die. I wonder if it's in here. Nope. Oh, man.
Uh-oh.
I'm guessing it's in another beachy set.
Uh-oh.
That's all right. I just will skip that one. It was repetitive anyways.
I thought that I had lost one of my new stamps yesterday, but I had sat my laptop down on it and it has stuck to the bottom.
Indy says, I keep thinking Chari's on the left, and I'm like, is that Chari's style, really? Well, I might have confused you. I'm just going to show you really quick, because when we started today, Chari was on the left, but I had to quickly make a new screen, and I forgot, and so now I'm on the left. We're just keeping you on your toes.
All right.
I am so glad my tech gremlins went away. It was getting a bit frustrating. Well, because all the time I spent trying to figure it out was time not getting all my other deadline stuff done.
Well, and the actual thing that was wrong was ridiculous.
Yes, it was. It was very ridiculous. It still doesn't make sense.
The problem.
It still doesn't make sense in my brain. It
doesn't make sense to any of us. Okay. Let's assemble a box here. This is a good exercise for me. I feel like it forces me to make something in a smaller amount of time that would probably take me 3 times as long if I was sitting here by myself.
Right, because you would overthink it.
Yeah, and I just sit there and look at things all the time.
Like, now we don't have time. We don't have time to overthink it. All right, I think that's right. Let me die cut these out.
Yeah, that's a lot of popping.
I know. I think it's because I die cut upside down, and it's.
Oh, do you cut with the cut side up?
Yeah, I do. Is that okay? Can we still be friends?
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't care.
I know.
I have my own preference, but I don't judge other people for doing it however they want. Okay. We'll see.
I love this on the beach set with the umbrella.
It's cute. Oh, you even did your lighthouse. I love that set.
Yes, life is good. It's oldie time.
Oldie time.
It is. It's really old.
I know. I just think it's funny that you said that. Well, Some Bunny's old. I wonder how old Some Bunny is, actually.
Not as old as Life is Good.
Life is Good. Let's see. Let's see how old Life is Good is. Let's just take a gander here.
It's old. I would say like 2014, maybe.
Oh, yeah, right on the nose. 2014. Summer 2014. Correct. Let's see. Some Bunny. 2018 for Some Bunny. But still super cute.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, it is. All right, let me put these dies back. So this... I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Pull these out here.
Okay. Now let's get to business here.
Get down to business.
So I am going to use the platform pop-up.
Oh, ta-da! Now I need to figure out what to do with this guy. He can be up in the air on the back.
I feel like I gotta take this down. I feel like I'm more precise when I'm live so that I don't waste more time. So when I'm not live, I should follow what I do when I'm live.
Whatever. You just do whatever makes you happy.
Well.
All right. Now I need to decorate the panels here, though. Might be time for some spiffy speckles.
Oops. Hold, please. Mulan, let's get down to business. I feel like there's a song that's like, let's get down to business. I'm not going to sing any more than that.
I think you're correct.
I feel like it's on my Spotify playlist.
Let's see. I'll do that. And some of these.
There we go.
All the die cut noises.
I know, right?
Oh, so
well, that's what you
should
get.
Make a Mulan card for the current Lawn Fanatics challenge.
That's what you get when you vote for interactive.
I know.
Lots of die cutting. Oh, I had an idea for a poll for upcoming adventures.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say if anyone had ideas,
I thought we could vote.
But not
I thought we could have them vote whether it's a Jen's choice or a Chari's choice on the stamp set.
Oh, that's a good idea. Not knowing what it might be.
Right.
Then they have to like really craft on the fly if they're gonna craft along with us.
Yeah, but that's okay. What was I gonna say? Oh, just so you guys know, we did schedule a bunch of upcoming adventures in card making.
Yes,
so they are under the live tab, and you can tap the bell for a little bit of a reminder.
One in April and one in May.
Ah, thank you, Nikki. Tiesto. It's called The Business. It's like, let's get down to business. It's like a dance song.
I know what you're talking about, but I could never have told you who it was.
Oh, me neither.
Nikki for the win. Nikki for the win. Thank you.
I need 3 of these, Chari.
Yes, potentially if you're going to do all 3. 1 in the middle and 1 for each little slot. Unless you don't want to do 3, and that is your preference. If you got a lot of images, I think you need to do 3.
Thanks. Thanks.
3 keys. Oh, my headphone is falling down in my shirt. Okay.
What's falling down?
I stuck my other earbud in my shirt, so it wasn't like hanging out, but it went too far.
Too far.
It was bothering me. There's too many devices to have to think about. This is not normal.
Hello. If you're just tuning in, interactive dies are not scary.
No,
some can be a little scary at first, but once you've done it a couple times, none of them are scary.
I mean, this one's just a box, really.
Yeah.
Basically, make a little scene on the inserts and stick it in the box. Not scary at all.
Which is essentially what I'll be doing too. Just a different.
Hers is just a different kind of box.
Right.
I'm going to use some tiny little clouds out of my drawer of 1,000,000 clouds.
All right. Now,
I want to use both.
I think.
Maybe.
I was gonna. All right, I'll do. I gotta make some waves. I gotta make some beach. Gotta
make some waves. Now, I do not know what sentiment is going on this card. I have not thought about that.
Oh, me neither. That's an afterthought.
Rabbits that say Happy Easter. When in doubt, usually my go-to is something that just says Happy Birthday because I never have enough.
You can't go wrong with that.
I know. There's always a need for birthday cards.
Then it's like getting them in the mail. Hi, Kathy.
Because I
bet your craft desk misses you too.
Ooh, maybe this. Maybe I'll do that. Let me consult all the scraps over here.
Nikki says she messed up the drop-down reveal wheel. It's because she got distracted looking up songs for me.
You can blame Jen.
All right, we got some waves.
Jen, making waves.
Making waves. I'm always making waves. I think, though, for my hills, I want to just ink.
Let's see.
So, I've got a big mess going on over here.
You do?
I'm just moving it away. Don't look. Don't look. I'm just pushing it away.
Just push it out of the way.
Yeah.
No one will ever know. I mean, we will because you told us, but that's fine. So maybe I also like this one that says "You're the best." That one's always good because that can be for
cute.
anything and everything.
You could send that one to me.
I could. It's not a mermaid though. Is that okay? Do you like bunnies?
Sure.
My mom loves bunny rabbits.
Aw. Mother's Day's coming up. That could be your Mother's Day card.
I made a bunny Mother's Day card during Inspiration Week, so she can have that one.
Okay. Well, that one could just be
every bunny deserves a mom like you. Like it is definitely a mother.
That one could be just because card.
Oh, she'll just come take it. I don't even need to send it to her. She just takes my cards. she asked me the other day if I had any Easter cards. I was like, sure. She came and she looked at them and she took all but one.
Oh my gosh.
She just sent them to some people. Like, our friends have like grandkids that she sends them to, and my cousin, they have a little girl. She'll send one to Callie.
Been thinking of you, Kathy. Kathy's been going through some health stuff, so she said she's missing everyone.
I'm sorry to hear that. It's no fun. Okay. Now I can add some more little details. But look how cute it is.
Now we got beach. And now I need to die cut these clouds.
I'm thinking I need some more carrots. It's funny. Monique says, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's Super Bunny. It's funny because I have that exact idea written down on a piece of paper on my desk somewhere.
That's cute.
Well, maybe not the bunny part, but the first part of it I have somewhere. Okay, let's see. Put these pieces back.
All right. I think I'm almost ready to start assembling.
Oh, she start radiation treatment next week. We're thinking of you.
Oh, bummer, Avra.
I'm scared too. Okay. Let's move this out of the way. Everything when I move out of the way just goes in the floor, by the way. I don't have an extra desk to the side like Jen does. I have one behind me, but as you can probably see, it's got a sewing machine on it.
Well, in fairness, the extra desk that I have, thanks to Chari and figuring it out for me, is just holding bins of upcoming classes and stuff.
Oh, but there's still important things that it's holding.
Oh, for sure. I'm so glad that was the one thing. So Chari helped me set up my room at our old house and utilizing a lot of the furniture I had and figuring out what I could buy to get some more.
Did we just you only bought one more thing, right? The extra desk to make the L?
No, I'm talking about my old room.
Oh, old room.
Yeah.
Yes, we were figuring out furniture.
Yeah, and then when we moved here, I gave her the measurements of my new room and just told her to figure it out. But she also knew that I really just needed a little bit more like counter space or table space or just something like this.
We were trying to not require the what was the island thing you used to have in there?
Yeah, which I still haven't officially determined that's going to go away. It's in the guest room right now, but it probably should go away because it just ends up getting junked on. But Chari figured out how I could just do a little L for a desk, which is really nice. It's been great.
All right, I'm breaking out another stamp set.
Oh.
Well,
what are you doing over there?
Embellish the little panels on the side. So the Happy Easter, not the Hoppy Easter, the Happy Easter has these tulips, which are bigger, and I think I'm going to do those. And then I also got the butterflies from Spring Basket because I love them. Why not? Why not? There was a carrot somewhere too. Oh, here's a carrot. I was going to stamp a couple carrots. I told you there was sort of a plan, but not a completely, fully figured out plan.
I just knew I wasn't going to be making an Easter card. Not that I'm against making Easter cards.
I am Eastered out.
I just like to do different things. Like I like to kind of break the rules a little bit.
I am personally Eastered out a little bit, so.
Well, yeah.
I made a lot of Easter cards in February.
All right. So now let's see if I can remember how to make a platform pop-up.
It'll come back to you quickly.
It will, I think.
Sure.
Get everything folded. I need to go downstairs. Like the Fun Friends helped me bring everything downstairs, like all the crafty gear that I brought to sell and all the stuff from my online shop, which was amazing because otherwise Chris and I would have had to do it by ourselves. But I haven't been down there since Sunday. And so I need to like...
I don't remember what it looks like down there.
Yeah, like the crafty gear needs to get put back out on the shelves, and the online shop stuff I brought needs to get put back on the shelves, and I have some orders I need to pack. I've been avoiding it a little bit, but I got to get down there tomorrow for sure.
I told her that was allowed, considering her weekend.
I know.
Every time.
Aw, thanks, guys. Yeah, bunnies are totally for spring or for Halloween, like I said at the beginning.
Or for Christmas.
Or for Christmas.
They weren't here for that conversation.
Yeah.
I told her she could make her cracking on Christmas cards.
Oh, that's, yeah.
And use bunnies.
I was going to say, tomorrow's Get Cracking on Christmas, and you guys can decide whether I've made my card yet or not.
Tell us in the chat, yes or no. Has Jen made her card for tomorrow yet?
Oh, boy.
I have a post tomorrow as well on the lawnfawn blog.
Yeah, but you're probably already done.
That's 100%.
Yeah.
Because it was a very involved project. Jen knows what I'm talking about if she thinks about it. Because it had stitching, so I had to make a pattern and everything.
Chari thinks my brain is running on all cylinders.
I could show a sneak peek here in a little bit once I get done coloring these. For the stitchers in the group.
Wait, I don't do that part yet.
A quite clever card.
I should put the things in first, I think.
The T's?
Yeah,
I do it both ways. Because sometimes I think it's hard for people to visualize where they stick if it's not put together.
I'm forgetting, but 1 minute.
Tess says, I think we all know the answer.
Goes like this.
Well, you're probably right.
Yep. I work best under pressure. I think I had asked
she will like whip a whole bunch of cards out, and I'm like, that would have taken me 10 days.
I think I asked once on Get Crackin', like, how often did people, or how far in advance did people think I made?
Your Christmas?
Yeah, and some people were like, a week, 2 weeks, I'm like, no.
2 hours.
Chari, am I just folding this once like this, right? The stickies right here.
Yes, the sticky should stick on that other trapezoid
Yeah.
shape panel.
Okay.
Yes.
Thanks.
Sorry, I had to really concentrate because on our end it's blurry, even though I know it's not really blurry.
Oh, yeah.
I was trying to see what you're doing. What color should the other tulip be? Let's go purple.
And just as a reminder, if you do think, if I wasn't here with Chari and I couldn't remember exactly what to do, because I haven't put one of these together for a while, I would just bring up the intro video to let Kelly explain it to me. And you can just search the die on the lawnfawn website, and the video is linked right on the product description page. So I have done that.
There's a whole playlist as well with other people making it too, which the intro video should be in those playlists too.
I have done that more times than not.
I do that, especially
to
when
refresh
it's
your
something
brain.
I haven't.
Yeah.
Oh look, I haven't cut these apart. I bet because this is an older set. I bet the dies came out later and I never used them.
Oh, I bet.
What this set is. This one different. Let's see. Happy Easter. Oh, this one doesn't even have the year listed in the this is very old. Well, the number, the lawnfawn number is 453. And as we learned, they start at 310.
Yep. That might have been the first Easter set.
Maybe. It's all good. I only need the tulips because I didn't use the. Although it has a really fun chicken. I don't know if y'all can see that.
I think it's cute. Yeah.
He's like a chunky chicken.
I like those eggs too.
Yeah, and a solid jelly bean. If you really wanted to like stamp a background of jelly beans, and also I like the sentiment, like this. It's hard to see on mine because I've got it off. Let me pull it off. The font on the sentiment is cute with the swirly letters.
That is some next level organization. I think I don't know how to say it. Is it Maki or Makes? They made a QR code that for all of the interactive dies that brings you right to the intro video, and they put it on their stamp pocket. I think you need to come help me organize.
Can't you just like make the QR codes in your internet browser now? I think.
Oh, maybe, but it's just.
I think I saw a button that does that.
I'm just saying the whole process of actually. I mean, I made QR codes for boards I had this weekend, but I just mean just being that organized.
Do it for me. Just do it for me.
Yeah.
That's what she really means.
Honestly, like last year for Josie works for me in the summer, and last year one of my dreams was for her to swatch my distress inks on the edge. That never happened, but like it's still a dream. Maybe this summer. Ink pads. Yeah. I can pretty much I pretty much know because I use them so much.
Mine are like that, but I did it as I got them, so
it's partially a pretty
quite factor. Such an undertaking.
It's partially a pretty factor at this point.
It's an aesthetic that we need in our room.
Yeah, that. Chari, question. Could you show a live on how to fold the Hooray platform? I have trouble understanding exactly how it is done in the intro tutorial.
Is that the pop-up words?
I don't know.
What is the Hooray platform?
Oh yeah, is it the pop-up on the inside of the card?
Let me see if I can find the die over here now. Because I have them all, like, isn't there one that says Hooray?
Oh, I'm sure there is.
Yes, this. question. I haven't done these in so long.
Saving the intro videos to your Pinterest. That's a good idea too.
What? Oh, I need this. Let me, if that's the one you're talking about, let me finish these little pieces and then I'll see if I can cut it and figure it out.
It's honestly, if I haven't made that in a long time because it is an older die. It's just getting your creases right.
Yeah, and in the right direction.
Yeah. Whoa, look at me go.
Look at that. Is it white?
What?
White?
No.
Are you going to ink it?
No.
What is that?
It's the yellow from Bitsy
Oh, it's
Blooms.
the yellow paper. Okay. I can't see the thing on the blurry, whatever.
But I did put the 1/8 inch tape on the wrong side on one of them. Oh, you know what I just realized? I was supposed to put the clouds on the inside.
The clouds?
Yeah, I'm using this.
Insert?
Yeah, but you know what?
It goes in the center, though.
Yeah, you know what, though? Not in my world. I'm going to do something different.
You could also, like, use the back piece that you add on and put clouds there. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do. But
the add-on background.
I think I'm going to just do something.
I call it a sky because that's basically what it is.
I might just, you know, do something completely different.
Oh, she says that is the die. Okay, hold on. Let me put my little extra bits here on and I'll see if I can help.
Sounds like Avra was enabled by a friend. They sent her a platform pop-up card for her birthday and she hadn't seen one in person and now she needs it.
They're really fun.
They really are.
I almost did one and then I decided I would kick it old school. I used to make these a lot because this was like the first 3-dimensional thing we had, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's put try to figure out where I want my butterflies.
There we go. My clouds are just lower. It's okay.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, you put it on the back?
Yeah, I just trimmed the tab
Will it
down.
still fold up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. I always like to check.
Well, I'm glad that
you never know.
You know I don't think things through, so thank you for checking.
I hate to like go that far and not check and then be like, oh no. It doesn't close. Of course, it just has to stay open forever as a display piece. All right, so now I've added some butterflies and some
Mackie makes. Okay, I'm gonna try to remember that. I'm gonna try. No promises, but I'm gonna try. Mackie.
Okay, I'm gonna set this aside and see if I can figure out this hooray thing. The question is, do I have a piece of cardstock? I think this one might be easier to cut out of patterned paper, I wonder. Let's see. Simple.
Oh, I agree for the folds for sure.
For pattern paper?
Yeah, I wasn't comprehending what you were talking about.
No, you're fine. I was just thinking out loud, really. Okay. Hooray!
Hi, Libby. I miss you. Come back. Libby, I was telling Chari that she should come to Crop on the Cape next year. And Chari was like, oh, so you can put me to work. And I told her how I don't put you to work. I mean, you teach classes, but I don't make you work.
So I will say about this, the bottom of the word needs to be like a valley fold, folded in, and the top of the word needs to be like a mountain fold so that it can pop out. So that's what I'm going to do first. Just the letters, and not like, it's not a hard fold. I'm just barely folding it. This one, I need to go this way. I'm just starting my folds. I'm not going to crease them yet. So you can see it's starting to do this. But the folds that are here, that's going in the fold of the card. So they need to go the opposite direction. Like this. You can kind of see it starting to like, it's like a table. And then there's a long fold right here. I'm just going to kind of work a little bit. It is a little finicky just because some of the folds don't go all the way to one end. So you kind of have to work at them. A little at a time, a little at a time.
Libby and her sister-in-law, my brain is still foggy, Lori, came to the early lunch or late lunch, early dinner that we go to after we get everything unloaded and the U-Haul returned.
Mm-hmm.
And so Libby got to see the chaos that's the Fun Friends in like real time.
Real life Fun Friend
real
chaos.
Time. Yeah, see, Libby said Chari, she has her Fun Friends to do all the work. We could just sit and play.
You are making a good argument. Okay, there we go.
Kathy says her reward for this year's medical is an in-person crop on the Cape. I would love that, Kathy.
I think you should try not using 110-pound cardstock.
Yeah, I feel like that's just too much.
With all these little folds that go in opposite directions, I think this would have been hard to do. And like, this is pretty sturdy out of pattern paper, which is even...
Plus, you have to remember, once it's in the middle of a card, in the card base, it's going to be even more sturdy.
And if you add the Oliver's ABCs to it, which is what these match, it'll be even more sturdy. But I think that might be your first... That's the first thing I would try. Cut it out of some pretty pattern paper.
Libby says the Fun Friends weren't so chaotic. I feel like we're just really loud.
Well, Jen's loud anyway. Yeah, I can imagine her friends are as well.
I'm loud even on my own, so.
I need to add some glitter.
I forgot to glitter things too, so I'm going to have to be creative.
Once I add it, I'm going to have to not touch anything. So.
I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm even going to put a sentiment on this.
Sometimes things like that, sentiment is second thought, but the outside is a great place. Or, you know what is also great? The little speech bubbles with all the cute little sentiments that people say. You could add it to your card.
Oh, that would be cute added with acetate. I think I'm going to put the balloon. My brain.
The balloon.
The ball.
Ball, balloon. Add a little bit. Just to a couple tulips. Stickle in moderation, Libby. Glitter in moderation.
Not that Libby doesn't do that, but that's become our little thing we say with each other.
Glitter all the things, but in moderation. Not literally all the things. Yes, Libby, between me and you, everyone is loud. Correct.
True.
We're not the most loud people.
And yet you girls are still my friends.
That's why she keeps this around. She doesn't have to compete.
I mean, that's not a terrible idea.
Well, Crafty Grandma, I'm glad that you found that helpful. Thanks for asking so I could do something helpful. I do make notes for card ideas. I said I had a sticky note on my desk that said, it's a bird, it's a plane. Oh, I was going to show a sneak peek of my really awesome card for tomorrow's video.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, that's cute with the clouds behind the lighthouse.
Thanks.
I can use my hooray to prop mine up.
It's
it's got another purpose now. It's a stand.
my card is inspired by my home.
Your want for summer to come.
Well, that too, but
yeah, that would definitely not be inspired by my home. The other end of my state, but not mine.
okay.
Which I should go visit sometime.
Nah, just come visit me instead.
That's true. It's more fun. Although going to the Outer Banks is on our bucket list because I've never been.
And not to tell you what to do. I know. I think the bunny's trying to get some sun right now, Anne. I mean, I guess I could do that.
Oh, behind the cute.
All right, now I'm going to do some creative glittering that's probably going to stress everybody out.
Uh-oh. I'm glad you all liked my globe card. I was very excited about the idea. I told Kelly she needs to show Miles, but when I talked to her yesterday, she hadn't showed him yet because he's obsessed with maps and globes and anything to do with a map like that. It is a little harder to glitter when it's three-dimensional like this.
Well,
even with stickles.
I should have glittered before, but out of defiance, I can't get out my stickles.
You just have to stickle and walk away.
I gotta be team Prisma when I'm up against Chari.
When she uses stickles, that's when I get texts that
I smear it
project because she touched it. It's like you have to just do it last thing, the final thing, and walk away. Oh, Heather walked away and now she came back and ta-da, the cards are done. It's like magic.
Oh, if only it was that easy. And then we're definitely gonna. I'm glad I have a new quickie glue pen that's super juicy because.
I have to be honest, I'm glad she asked me about Hooray and not this one. It's like the double stacked one. There's another
that one's tricky.
Oh, Be Merry, but the double stacked ones are a little more tricky.
This is some good glittering skills. I'm almost done, you guys.
You're fine. I'm surprised I got done as fast as I did. I guess I had more of a plan in my head than I thought. Or I just didn't stop to think about things as much as I normally do. I didn't overthink things like I normally do. Let's see, I did use 1, 2, I used 4 different rabbit sets, bunny sets, and spring basket.
I'm trying to decide if I want any glitter on the clouds, but I might just let it be. And see how I doubled up the waves, Chari? It doesn't look weird with like the way everything is.
It's cute.
Right?
Very cute. Very cute.
Very cute. Very cute. All right.
How many sets did you use? 4?
1, 2, 4.
So we both used like 4 sets. Huh? We did a good job mixing.
Yeah, right? Yeah, I used Life is Good, On the Beach.
Yep.
I forget.
Something about butterflies?
Smooth Sailing and Butterfly Kisses.
Butterfly Kisses. I was trying to remember
And Smooth
which one
Sailing. I always forget the name of that one.
I love the sailboat. I use Spring Basket, Happy Easter, Hoppy Easter. I use Happy and Hoppy Easter. Some Bunny, and I also use Cared About You. So I actually use 5, I guess. Happy and Hoppy.
Heather wants to know, do you only use one color of stickles or do you use different colors on different colors?
I use Stardust stickles 95% of the time. Every now and then I'll use like a silver or a gold. I have a lot of colors. Let's not say I only have one color, because I think I have all the colors in all the land. But sometimes I use gold or silver because that's not the same look as Stardust. I use Stardust because I can use it over top of any color and it's fine. The other 2 that I like to use sometimes are, I think is it the one that's like neon green that's like called Firefly? That looks good on Halloween projects. And then there's like a really bright yellowy color that I use sometimes that looks good for like candles and things. Jen's like, I don't know the names of them. I don't use any of them.
I mean, I own them all, but I just don't use them enough to know the names.
I was trying to remember what the...
Nikki says
Firefly. And it's just yellow.
Oh, I use that yellow one a lot. Yeah. I have like
it's good for like candles and lights.
Yeah.
This one's fun for Halloween projects, which is also, there's a purple that's fun for Halloween too. So, but like I said, most of the time it's Stardust. That's the one that causes stickles emergencies when I run out.
I think I've had my yellow stickles for like well over a decade and it's still good to go.
I'm not going to run out anytime soon though, because last time I bought some, I bought 3.
Thank you guys so much for your sweet comments. Yay. Yep, this is definitely Cape Cod. I can't make an ocean card that isn't New England.
Charized by using stickles. There's a word.
Charized. Oh my gosh, yay. Well, real quick, before we go, I just wanted to remind you guys that there's some upcoming lawn fawn classes. So Berry Smoothie, I'll be teaching online on April 12th. I will be at Firefly Farm in Minnesota, April 4th through 6th, teaching some exclusive classes. Signups are still available. They also have Fawn Fest, which is an online event. So definitely go over to Firefly Farm's website and check that out. And I have a feeling registration might have ended yesterday, but I just wanted to say I will be part of Crop and Create in the fall. Maybe you can get put on the wait list, or maybe they're still squeaking some people through today. It's a really, really fun event. Awesome, awesome lineup. There's also a bonus day that I know Miss Libby is teaching at, which is super, super cool. So really fun way to play with a bunch of people in the paper crafting industry. And then Janabler alert, I have some card kits available on my website. So if you want to have something on hand when you don't want to come up with the ideas on your own, This is an affordable way to have everything all stamped and die cut for you. And you either get access to a downloadable handout or videos. Some are just handouts and some have videos. So yeah, lots of fun things. And we have more adventures in card making coming up in April and May. They're already pre-scheduled here on YouTube. So after you're watching us right now, you can pop right over to the live tab and you can tap the little bell so you'll be reminded when we go live. And then and we'll have another Create with Us because we've got a lawnfawn release coming up April 17th. And so on release day is when we launch the details for the next free mini class. And I'll have another online class and lots of fun to be had. Bonus. Did I say it wrong, Libby? I thought I said bonus day, but maybe I said something else.
You did. You said bonus day.
Okay, good. And she probably is just cheering. She's just like,
just
bonus.
Excited.
Yeah.
She's the bonus. Libby's the bonus.
I wasn't sure if my words came out correctly because, again, I'm definitely not firing on all cylinders. So thank you guys so much. Those of you that watched us live and those of you that are watching the replay, we really appreciate it. And Chari, it's always fun getting together with you.
I love your beach card, your beach bunnies.
I'm just going to go just sit here and pretend I'm the bunny on the beach.
You have to go make a card.
Oh, yeah. I got to go make a Christmas card.
Maybe it could be a beach-inspired Christmas card.
Maybe.
You know? Maybe.
I was going to say one other thing and I forgot.
I'm not surprised. You're not firing on all cylinders.
There was something about you.
Me?
Yeah, I thought, but I don't remember now. So all good. It's all good.
Like, do you know something about me? I don't know.
No, I have no idea. All right, I'm done. I'm done blabbering.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, you guys. And tag us if you post, maybe that was it. Tag us if you post anything that you created today or were inspired. We love to see what you're making.
It's fun.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Have a great day.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.